Zayla had never felt a chill like this in her life. She was leaning against the window, staring at the empty yard, when her younger sister, Lila, gasped and pointed. "Grandma, she's out there." The figure in the yard was unmistakable, Grandma's old shawl, her familiar bent posture, but it had to be impossible. Grandma had been buried just last week. Zayla froze, heart hammering, disbelief crushing her chest. She rubbed her eyes, but Lila's trembling finger remained fixed on the figure. "Zayla, she's real. She's here." Zayla's mind raced, terror and grief colliding. Was it a trick? A hallucination? Before she could react, the figure disappeared behind the old oak tree, leaving a lingering sense of dread. Zayla whispered, "Subscribe to follow every twist in this story with me." Zayla raced outside, calling her sister's name. The yard was empty, the grass wet from last night's rain, but there was a faint imprint in the soil, a footprint too small for Grandma, yet too deliberate to be ignored. The next morning, Zayla discovered Grandma's diary tucked under Lila's pillow, pages missing, entries speaking of a return if wrongs were done in the family. Zayla's pulse quickened. What had they unearthed that Grandma wanted hidden? Zayla went to check the security cameras, only to find the footage from last night erased. Every frame, every movement, gone. Someone, or something, was manipulating the truth. A mysterious neighbor, Mr. Elian, appeared at the gate claiming he saw a shadowy figure wandering their yard late at night. But his stories didn't match Lila's sighting. Zayla felt the first threads of betrayal. Who was lying? Zayla's best friend, Tasha, insisted it might be grief playing tricks on Lila. But when Tasha herself heard whispers calling her name in the empty house, she could no longer deny something was terribly wrong. That night, the family cat, Muffin, scratched at the attic door, hissing at the empty corner. Zayla hesitated, then slowly pushed it open, revealing a box with Grandma's old things, yet one drawer had fresh dirt on it. Someone had been digging, recently. Zayla confronted Lila, but her sister's expression was blank. "I saw her, and now I think she's angry," Lila whispered. Zayla realized the problem wasn't disbelief, it was that the family had hidden a secret they hadn't accounted for. Zayla traced an old letter in Grandma's handwriting, describing a hidden garden behind the house where secrets were buried. It mentioned a wrong done long ago, a promise for revenge. Zayla's pulse raced. They weren't imagining this, it was real, and tied to their family's past. The next night, Zayla stayed awake, watching the yard. A figure appeared again, but this time, it whispered her name. Zayla froze. The voice was Grandma's. Or something pretending to be her. Footsteps echoed in the hall, but Lila swore she hadn't moved. Zayla followed the sound to the basement and found old photographs, each scratched violently except one, a picture of Grandma smiling with a stranger Zayla didn't recognize. Zayla's mother returned from town with frantic news. A distant cousin had tried to enter the house claiming ownership of the property. The stakes weren't just supernatural anymore, they had legal threats and secrets entangled. Zayla noticed a hidden compartment in the fireplace with fresh ashes, and in the ashes, Grandma's ring gleamed. Whoever was haunting them wanted something returned. A shadowy figure appeared in the mirror, mimicking Zayla's movements. Zayla screamed, realizing the house itself might be alive, reflecting guilt and unresolved wrongs. Lila ran away in terror, convinced the ghost wanted her. Zayla had to chase her into the woods, where a faint glow of lanterns illuminated the letters, "Grave Unseen," carved into a tree. Zayla received an anonymous call, "Stop looking, or she'll claim what's yours." The voice sounded eerily like Grandma. A new neighbor, Claire, revealed she had seen a figure resembling Grandma wandering the woods at midnight, but she spoke of warnings, not vengeance. Zayla began to doubt if the ghost was malevolent or protective. Zayla discovered a hidden diary entry revealing that Grandma had predicted someone in the family would lie about her death. Zayla suspected her mother, who had always hidden truths. The next morning, Zayla found her mother missing, leaving only a note saying, "Trust no one. Not even blood." Panic set in as Zayla realized the haunting was tied to living family members, not just spirits. Zayla and Lila tracked strange footprints to an abandoned shed. Inside, an old rocking chair swayed, empty, yet the air carried the scent of Grandma's perfume. Zayla's investigation led to a local historian, who confirmed that Grandma had once cursed a betrayal in the family, linking the house to inexplicable sightings. The ghost appeared in the backyard again, but this time Zayla could hear whispers forming words, "Find the truth, release me." Zayla confronted the family lawyer about missing documents and realized inheritance disputes were tangled with something far older, Grandma's secrets of revenge. Zayla followed Lila into the attic, where shadows danced and whispered stories from decades ago. Each voice revealed hidden grudges and debts. Zayla's younger cousin confessed she had been sneaking into the yard pretending to be the ghost. But the real figure appeared behind Zayla in the reflection, confirming Lila had seen something genuine. Zayla pieced together that Grandma's spirit was bound to the house until a betrayal was revealed. The missing diary pages contained the identity of the betrayer. Zayla confronted her aunt, who had secretly stolen letters and jewelry to manipulate the family. The spirit's appearances became more frequent, signaling anger and impatience. Zayla tried to burn the hidden letters, but they reappeared the next morning. The haunting wasn't ending until the truth was out. Zayla discovered a hidden tunnel beneath the house, leading to an old cemetery. Shadows of the past moved through the fog, whispering names of wrongdoers. The family cat led Zayla to a sealed tombstone in the garden, with Grandma's name inscribed twice, once in stone, once in a fresh etching. Zayla realized the hauntings coincided with people keeping secrets. She confessed her own hidden mistakes, and the air in the house felt lighter, but only slightly. Zayla found a final diary entry hinting that forgiveness could release Grandma's spirit, but only if every family member confessed truthfully. The ghost became corporeal for a fleeting moment, pointing at Zayla's mother before vanishing, leaving a cryptic warning about choices and loyalty. Zayla unearthed a hidden chest containing photographs that revealed Grandma's last unspoken regrets. They were tied to a lost family heirloom. Zayla's mother returned, pale and shaken, confessing she had hidden truths about family feuds and property disputes that had enraged Grandma even in death. Zayla realized the haunting was teaching them about honesty, family loyalty, and respect for the past. The ghost's actions weren't cruel, they were corrective. The family gathered in the yard, each revealing secrets and apologizing. The air shifted, and a final breeze swept through the yard. Zayla saw a fleeting figure at the window, Grandma smiling, nodding, and then disappearing into the morning light. Peace returned, but the house remained a reminder of the past. Zayla documented the story, promising to protect family truths. She made a subtle call to the viewers again, ensuring no one would forget the lesson. Zayla reflected that the haunting had revealed the fragility of trust and the power of honesty.